Can quantum computing and AI truly reshape the future? We're about to dive into two stocks that could be the biggest AI winners of 2025, and I'm here to tell you why Alphabet and Microsoft could be the real game changers in this rapidly growing space. Hi, welcome back to the Finance Savvy. In today's video, we're exploring why two quantum computing stocks, Alphabet and Microsoft, are poised to be the biggest AI winners of 2025. Now, before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates and insights into the world of tech, stocks, and financial trends. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the comments below. Let's dive in. The quantum computing revolution. What's all the buzz about? All right, let's be real. We're not talking about quantum computing being fully mainstream tomorrow. This tech is still years from making the sort of immediate impact we often hear about in sci-fi movies. But what we are seeing is an incredible race to develop quantum computing that's already aligning with the next frontier of AI. And this race? It's going to benefit certain companies in ways we've only just begun to understand. Sure, we know the real-world applications of quantum computers are still a few years away, but does that mean we shouldn't start thinking ahead? I'd argue the opposite. Getting into a promising technology early is key to maximizing long-term growth. And that's where Alphabet and Microsoft come into play. They're not just dabbling in quantum computing. They're making moves that could turn them into AI powerhouses over the next 5 to 10 years. Here's why. 1. Alphabet, combining AI and quantum computing for a killer future. Alphabet, Google's parent company, isn't just a tech giant for search engines and ads. It's also one of the leaders in pushing the boundaries of AI and quantum computing. Recently, Alphabet unveiled Willow, a new quantum computing processor that's a major leap forward. What makes Willow such a big deal? It's not just about theoretical performance. This chip actually delivers benchmark computation standards and drastically reduces errors, a huge step toward building large-scale, useful quantum computers. This means Alphabet is already setting the stage for a future where quantum computing and AI work hand in hand, unlocking untold possibilities. This is happening in their Santa Barbara fabrication facility, one of only a few places globally that can build this kind of chip. And while we may be years away from realizing the full potential of quantum computing, Alphabet's strategic investments in AI are paying off right now. In fact, Alphabet's Gemini chatbot, which has already made its way into Google Workspace, could be just the beginning. Imagine having an AI assistant embedded in your smart glasses, or even shopping online with a fully autonomous AI agent. Sounds like something straight out of Black Mirror, but this is exactly where Alphabet is heading. And here's the kicker. Alphabet's ability to integrate AI in a search will help maintain its massive advertising revenue stream. With 3/4 of its revenue tied to ads, those Gemini-powered AI summaries could become a driving force behind even more connected online searches. 2. Microsoft, an early quantum computing pioneer that's already paying off. Now let's talk about Microsoft. You may already know that Microsoft is an AI juggernaut, thanks to its early investment in ChatGPT manufacturer OpenAI. But what's even more exciting is its foray into quantum computing. Microsoft's Azure Quantum Cloud is a game changer, allowing customers to access quantum hardware and build quantum algorithms. This is one of the most significant steps in making quantum computing more practical and accessible for businesses globally. Microsoft's strategic partnerships with top quantum companies, including IonQ, Quantinuum, and Quantum Circuits, give them a front-row seat to the future of this technology. Add to that Microsoft's already massive cloud computing infrastructure. It's the second largest cloud provider after Amazon, and you've got a serious advantage. In fact, Microsoft is reporting an annualized $13 billion in AI-driven revenue, which has grown by a massive 175%. That's no small feat, and it shows that their early investments in AI are already paying off in a huge way. A firm AI foundation for the future. The key takeaway here is simple. AI and quantum computing are not just future concepts. They're happening right now, and both Alphabet and Microsoft are laying the groundwork for something bigger. As AI demand soars, These companies are positioning themselves to take full advantage of the quantum computing revolution. Right now, Alphabet stock is looking like a steal, trading at a forward PE of just 21, which is even cheaper than the broader market's S&P 500. This could be a golden opportunity, especially when considering how pivotal AI and quantum will be for Alphabet's long-term growth. If I had to choose, I'd say Alphabet is my top pick for now, but don't sleep on Microsoft. This company's early quantum moves and sky-high growth in AI are hard to ignore. So should you buy? In the world of tech investing, timing matters, but so does foresight. Quantum computing may seem far off, but companies like Alphabet and Microsoft are already using it to supercharge their AI capabilities today. If you're looking for stocks with massive upside potential, these two are at the top of my list. Connecting it all together, what's next for Nvidia? Now, if you're still thinking about AI and quantum computing, here's a fun little teaser for you. The Google CEO just delivered some groundbreaking news for Nvidia stock investors. Want to know how that fits into the bigger picture? Stay tuned for our next video where we'll dive deep into how Nvidia is perfectly positioned for the AI revolution, alongside the giants like Alphabet and Microsoft. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Finance Savvy for more insights on AI, tech stocks, and everything in between. Got questions? Leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to help out. See you in a few seconds. Sundar Pichai just delivered spectacular news for Nvidia investors. Here's why you should care. Are Nvidia investors worried about AI competition from a Chinese startup? Don't hit that sell button just yet, because Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai just dropped some major news that might change everything. Hi, welcome to the Finance Savvy. In today's video, we're diving into why Nvidia's stock took a hit recently and how Sundar Pichai's comments might have just put all those concerns to rest. And don't forget, this video is going to be packed with insights that could seriously affect your investment strategy. Before we jump in, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more updates, stock analysis, and expert opinions on all things tech and AI. Thank you for watching, and if you've got questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let's dive into the video. The Nvidia drama. What's been happening? If you've been following Nvidia's stock recently, you probably noticed it plunged by 12% from its all-time highs. Ouch, right? Well, the drop came after some news out of China that had investors freaking out. A startup named DeepSeek claimed that it had developed a competitive AI model at a fraction of the cost compared to what U.S. developers, like OpenAI, are spending. The tech world went into a frenzy. Would this cheaper alternative signal a collapse in demand for Nvidia's chips? After all, Nvidia's GPUs have been the gold standard for powering AI models, especially in data centers. So, the fear was real. If DeepSeek's low-cost approach caught on, Nvidia could be looking at a massive slowdown in its GPU sales. But before you panic, let's take a step back and look at what Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Alphabet, had to say about the whole situation. Sundar Pichai's big announcement. What did he say? Now, on February 4th, Pichai dropped a bombshell during Alphabet's Q4 2024 earnings call, which might just put some of those fears to rest. To understand the significance, we need to break down what Pichai was talking about, the shift in how AI computing power is being used. Over the last few years, AI development has focused heavily on training AI models, a process that requires massive amounts of computing power. But, and here's the twist, inference, the part where AI makes decisions or predictions in real time, has now taken center stage. And guess what? Inference requires just as much, if not more, computing power as training, which means the demand for powerful GPUs isn't going anywhere. What does that mean for Nvidia? Well, Pichai's comments support the idea that AI hardware demand is shifting, but not necessarily declining. Nvidia's GPUs are still the best fit for the high-performance inference workloads that are increasingly driving the AI industry forward. So, Nvidia investors, hold your horses. What is DeepSeek, and why did it rattle investors? Okay, let's take a moment to break down what DeepSeek actually did. This China-based startup launched its V3 large language model, LLM, in December 2024, followed by its R1 reasoning model in January 2025. And here's the kicker. DeepSeek claims they only spent about $5.6 million to train their V3 model, which is a drop in the bucket compared to the tens of billions spent by companies like OpenAI to train their models. The real shocker? DeepSeek didn't even use Nvidia's latest high-end GPUs. Because of the U.S. export ban, the company was limited to using older Nvidia chips, like the H100. Instead of relying on brute force computational power, DeepSeek used novel software innovations, like distillation, a technique where a smaller AI model is trained using the knowledge from a pre-existing, larger model. And that's where things got interesting. DeepSeek's approach was effective and far less expensive, leading investors to fear that if this approach caught on, demand for Nvidia's cutting-edge GPUs could plummet. Why Sundar Pichai's comments are a game-changer for Nvidia. Now, let's talk about why Pichai's statement should calm some nerves. During the call, Sundar Pichai pointed out that AI models like DeepSeek's R1 and Alphabet's own Flash thinking model would only accelerate the shift towards more inference-heavy workloads. Inference models are more compute-intensive and need high-performance GPUs to keep up. In fact, Meta Platforms' Mark Zuckerberg echoed similar sentiments, noting that the decrease in training workloads would likely lead to more demand for inference-related tasks, and thus more need for high-end GPUs like Nvidia's. This is exactly what Nvidia was hoping for. The inference revolution is here, and Nvidia's latest chips, like the GB200, released late in 2024, are ready to handle it. The GB200 boasts up to 30x the speed of its predecessors in performing AI inference tasks. In short, Nvidia's chips are still in high demand, and that demand isn't likely to slow down, even if cheaper AI models start popping up. Nvidia's 2025 forecast, a record year ahead? Nvidia is gearing up for a record-breaking year. The company expects to hit $128.6 billion in revenue for fiscal 2025, which represents a 112% increase from the previous year. A huge chunk of that revenue will come from data center sales, driven by those all-important GPUs. Wall Street is optimistic about fiscal 2026 as well, with $196 billion in total revenue potentially on the horizon. But again, a lot of that growth hinges on demand for Nvidia's hardware as AI adoption continues to expand. The big question is, can DeepSeek's low-cost model undermine Nvidia's dominance? Well, based on Sundar Pichai's recent comments, it seems that Nvidia's dominance in inference computing is still very much intact. So if you're wondering whether Nvidia's stock is a buy right now, it could very well be a golden opportunity. Conclusion: Nvidia is still a powerhouse in AI. To wrap it up, while the news about DeepSeek shook things up for a minute, Sundar Pichai's insights should reassure Nvidia investors. The demand for Nvidia's GPUs remains strong, especially as AI workloads shift from training to inference. And with Alphabet doubling down on its data center investments and Nvidia's chips leading the charge in the AI space, the future looks incredibly bright. If you're considering investing in Nvidia, or if you've already got some shares, don't let the recent dip in stock price scare you. Now could be an excellent time to buy, especially if the company's projections hold true. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Finance Savvy for more insights on tech stocks, AI, and the future of quantum computing. Got any questions or want to discuss this in more detail? Feel free to reach out in the comments below. We're always happy to chat. Connecting the dots to the future of AI stocks. In our last video, we discussed how Alphabet and Microsoft are positioning themselves as the biggest winners in the AI and quantum computing race for 2025. If you missed that video, check it out. The role of Nvidia in this landscape is also crucial, and understanding these AI stock dynamics could lead to big gains. See you next time.